Ringo TV Reactions, back again with another one. We're dealing with an interesting topic on the subject of why you should never take a woman on a dinner date. You know, guys, for a long time, you've been a simp. And because of the lack of experience as a man, and because you didn't have a father in your life that actually gave you the game, you essentially took the role of a woman. Now, when a woman requires that you take her to a dinner date, what she has successfully done is said, hey, I'm not going to serve you. I am not going to cater to you. I want you to be the woman. Whereas there was a time when a woman met a gentleman and she knew that the way to his heart is to prepare him a hot meal. She knew this because her grandmother told her that. But what happens is, because men today don't have the knowledge or the experience or the education, and because they're thirsty for vajayjay, they will bow their knee and they'll do whatever a woman wants in order to please her. Whereas in times of old, a woman went out of her way to make a meal for a man. A woman took great pride in preparing a hot plate because she saw her grandmother, she saw her mother cook. And she knew that as a woman, one of the things that she had to know was how to throw down in the kitchen. But in today's day, they don't have to do that because you guys are simps. You guys, you give them whatever they want. You spoil them. See, me personally, I would never take a woman out on a dinner date. That's like a no-no. Why would I do that? Because what I'm telling her is that she's relieved from her duty. What I'm telling her is that she don't have to serve me. I'll serve her. Hey, she don't have to cater to me. I'll cater to her. I'll be the cook. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. And this is why when you get into a relationship with a woman, why she don't even cook for you. Why? You started her off by spoiling her. And this is why most women refuse to cook. Because you never made it a requirement or anything of importance. You decided as a man that, hey, I'm gonna try to impress her. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take her to the best restaurant and I'm gonna waste my money. She didn't even eat the meal. And what's sad about this, again, guys, you're training her not to serve you. A woman is supposed to cater to a man. A woman is supposed to bring you your plate. But you told her, you don't have to do that. I'll pay for somebody else to bring us a plate. You don't have to cook for me. You don't have to set the table. Let someone else do it for us. So when you get into a relationship with a woman and you're expecting a meal, she's not gonna fix you a damn thing. Because she's basically saying, hey, if you wanna eat, take me out. If you want food, take me out. Take me to a restaurant. And what do you guys do? You guys go get dressed up and you take her to this nice old restaurant. Yeah, look at you. Smiling away. Isn't that a sister pretty? But see, guy, you spoiling her because she's supposed to be preparing a hot plate for you. You understand? And that's the thing about you guys. You taking her to a restaurant to feed her when she's supposed to be cooking for you. I don't understand what's going on in society today. You guys got it all backwards, and women know better. They know. But you got them spoiled because she figure I'm cute. I'm attractive. I know he think I'm pretty. But see, guys, you have to have some self-esteem, bro. You have to have some sort of confidence in yourself. The same way a woman look at herself in the mirror and say how pretty she is and how beautiful she is and how hot her body is, as a man, you're supposed to look at yourself and say how great you are. You're supposed to know that you're a handsome brother. You're supposed to know that you're fit and in shape. And you don't deserve to be treated like a second-class citizen from a woman. When a woman refuses to cook for a man, she already don't respect you. I'm just being honest with you. She don't take you serious. Because you guys are always taking them out to some dinner. See, no woman could get me to take her on no dinner date, because I'm never doing that. I don't care who you are. See, I'm not a sucker. And I understand that if a woman is really a woman, she's going to cook for a man that she's interested in. She's not going to play this, I'm expecting you to take me on a dinner date. She's going to try to show me that she is a woman. She's going to show me that if I come to her house, that she know how to cook. Because any woman in her right mind that got the game from her grandmother, because we really can't count on their mothers to give them the game, because most of their mothers dropped the ball. But primarily the grandma, she should have some type of sense of understanding the role in which a woman should hold. But a lot of you guys, this is what you do. You take them out, you're smiling, and you trained her into expecting dates. So now, when that relationship break up and she get with another man, she's expecting another clown to take her to the same restaurant. And all of you guys are trying to prove yourselves because all of you are thirsty for the same vagina. Because let's just be honest, guys. You're not taking her on that dinner date because you just want to be on a dinner date. You want to get in bed with her. Just be honest. You're not taking her there because this is a romantic evening together. No, you want to get it in. And you've been taught that this is the way to get to a woman's heart, by taking her on a dinner date. You see, the roles have been reversed. There was a time when a woman was taught that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach in terms of fixing him a hot plate. And now what the simp has done is the simp has said, hey, the way to a woman's vajayjay is by taking her to the finest restaurant in town so that I could waste my money and my time, hoping that after the date, after a couple of drinks, hopefully I'll be able to caress her body and do what I desire to do to this woman. See, while she's looking at him, she already doesn't know that he's a sucker. He's smiling because he think he got her right where he want her, not realizing that the woman is in control. See, if the woman has caused you to come out of them pockets to go on that dinner date, sorry to say, brothers, she already got you under her control. And see, ladies, this is why a lot of times you're able to go out on so many dates and all these guys are paying for these bills because they're thirsty for the same thing. These guys are ultra thirsty, not even realizing that they're just spoiling you. But hey, We can't get mad at you for getting your dinners. We can't get mad at you for taking advantage of these suckers. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they are. I mean, any man that would be coming out of his pocket spending $200 to $300 to $500 on a dinner is a sucker. And that's just the way it is. Because to be honest with you, brother, for the amount of money that you spent on that dinner date, you could have said, hey, sister, you know, I've been feeling for some chicken with this and that, and how about you fix me a hot plate? Let's go to the supermarket and get some food, and go to the Whole Food store and get some fresh this and that. And you don't got no problem paying for it because, hey, you're a man. I mean, heck, a woman cooking for you, why would you not want to pay for the groceries? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You see, ladies, before you start judging me as El Cheapo, please understand that I'm a man. See, as a man, I understand the plan, and I also understand that a man should provide. But see, as a woman, you don't. You don't want to provide nothing for a man. You just want to take what you can get. So I understand that as a man, if I'm requiring and expecting that a woman is going to pretty much cook a dinner for me, then hey, guess what? I don't have a problem paying for the meal in terms of buying the groceries. I mean, if she's going to prepare the meal, I don't have a problem paying for the groceries because one hand washes the other. So if I pay for the groceries and she take the time to season the chicken and prepare that steak and do what she got to do for what it takes to get to my heart, I don't have a problem spending a little cash because that means that we both did something together. So that when I get down and I get to that table and I get that utensil and that fork and I dig into that meal was prepared by a woman that I'm interested in. See, a man should be eating the food of the woman that he's interested in. But what we men have done is we are consuming the food from a restaurant prepared by other men, other hands, other women, and you're wondering why you and that woman can't bond. That woman have not even showed you that she care. Oh yeah, she look pretty, right? Nice, fine sister. Surely, a lot of guys would definitely line up. But see, all of you brothers are spoiling her because y'all all doing the same thing. So what do you think she's expecting? She's expecting another date. Never getting married, only to go back and forth. Date after date. Dinner after dinner. Still haven't found her winner. And winter is past and now it's summer and spring and she still haven't became a wife. She looked real good from head to toe and all of those dinner dates haven't scored that man. Why? Because why get married? Why become a wife when you could get all of these dinner dates for free? Why become a wife only to serve a man and cater to a man when you got a bunch of simps out here that will cater to you? I mean, think about this, ladies. You have more opportunity to take advantage of men than ever before. Ain't no telling how many times brothers offer to pay for this and pay for that. See, they might pay. I would never do that. You might say, hey, well, I would never deal with you, Ringo. Well, I'm not missing nothing if you don't. It's not bothering me one bit. Because I understand the game, I understand life, and I recognize that when a man take a woman out on a dinner date, he's spoiling her rotten. You should never take a woman out on a dinner date. And this is just more proof that as a man, you didn't have a father. Because if you had a father, your father would have gave you the game a long time ago, bro. Your father would have sat you down and said, son, what are you doing? Son, a woman is supposed to cook for you. A woman is supposed to cater to you. A woman is supposed to serve you. A woman is supposed to greet you. She's supposed to prepare the table. She's supposed to prepare the atmosphere. But no, you want to go to a restaurant because you have been trained like a dog to cater to a woman. So now that woman don't see you as a man. She see you as a woman. She see you as the one that's supposed to cater to her because she's pretty. So because of the symbology of these men, women now are feeling entitled to a dinner date. Imagine that. You got some women, they be like, well, you can't talk to me unless you got this kind of money to take me on a date. And I'm saying to myself, well, what exactly am I going to get? What exactly am I getting by taking you on a dinner date? I want to know, ladies. What exactly do I get as a man? What do I get? To all the women that might be viewing in the clouds, where are you? Respond. What exactly do I get? Nothing. And that's my point. See, guys, you get nothing but a check, a bill, left with the memory of knowing that she never really cared. Because in her mind, the plot was just to get out. The plot was just to get a meal, a foodsy date. That's all she cared about. You filled her glass with champagne, gave her an expensive meal, and you got nothing in return but a check. What a shame. But now, what if a woman prepared a hot plate for you at home? What if a woman invited you to her place and set the table? See, a lot of these ladies, they don't know how to do that. They don't have no idea how to cater to a man. And this is why their relationships are nothing more than a sexual experience. See, the average woman that's listening to me right now, she don't have no success when it comes to an actual relationship. She really don't. Because if she did, she would understand that it's her role to serve her man. It's her role to cook him a hot plate. It's her role to sustain his life with the proper nourishment. See, guys, if a woman don't have these qualifications, she's not fit for the job. Why would you guys waste your time around a woman that don't understand her role? Do you think a company is going to hire somebody that's not qualified for the job? Do you think a company cares about hiring someone that don't have the proper training? Why do you guys entertain women that are spoiled? Imagine that. You got to take her out on a dinner date. This is what they believe, guys. And then they complain. You know how much money it cost me to get ready for this date? It cost me money. I had to get my hair done. I had to get my nails done. I had to get an outfit. I had to get this. I got to get that. This is what they do. Who told you to spend all that money just to go out to get dinner? You could have just put on a regular dress at home and prepare this man a hot plate. But you know why you don't do that? I'm going to tell you why. Because you got a lot of men. And you know good and well that by you rotating all of these different brothers, it's virtually impossible to cook for all of these men. Guys, this is why you have to have standards. A woman is not going to cook for more than one man. Not in today's day, guys. You can't even get a woman to cook for one man, to say the least. So what makes you think if a woman got 5 guys on rotation that she's going to cook for every last one of them? She's not going to do that. This is why, as a man, a rational thinking man, I should say, you should have standards. You should have standards that hold women to a high level. You should require that a woman understand the importance of cooking. You guys meet women, you don't even require or ask about this. What does she know how to do in the kitchen? Because it seems like the average woman, it's like the only thing she know how to do is operate in the bedroom. And then she's wondering why these guys just want to pump and dump. She's wondering why these guys just want to smash and dash. They're wondering why, all these guys, they just interested in a woman's body. Well, there is nothing else there to be interested in. I mean, you don't cook. You don't want to be a wife. You don't want to cater to me. You're not trying to respect me. You're not trying to listen to me. The only thing you want from me is sexual relations. So stop complaining. Do you understand me? Why you should never take a woman on a dinner date. You're spoiling her, bro. You're teaching her that this is something you're gonna do all the time. Guys, never cash a check, or should I say, write a check that you can't cash. Because once you train a woman that you're gonna be taking her out on dinner dates, it's something that you gotta do all the time. This is what they're expecting, bro. So you have to be very careful. Because if you train a woman on day one that you're gonna be taking her out on these dates, then once the relationship starts, she's gonna expect this all the time. And the minute you don't do it, guess what? She's gonna leave you for another man. That's right. Yes, she's gonna leave you for another man because her excuse is you don't love her. Because if you did, you would take her out on a dinner date. Why would you do that? I mean, come on, guys. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. Let's have confession, right? Let's have confession right now. When you meet a woman that you're interested in, and you just met her, she's looking good, fine, what's going through your mind? Do you want to take her on a dinner date, or do you want to smash? Let's just call it what it is. You met a woman, she's looking good. What do you want to do, gentlemen? Do you want to take her on a dinner date, or do you want to get it in? You want to smash, right? Okay, so we can all agree as men. See, I'm just being honest. If I meet a woman that I'm attracted to, right? Not only do I want to smash, but I'm also wanting to breed her up so she can reproduce. That's my goal. Why? Because that's her purpose. The purpose of a woman is to be your pleasure, is to bring forth life. That's her purpose. To satisfy you. That's exactly what her purpose is. But in today's day, they told her you don't have to do that. Be a man. And that's what they're doing today. And what they did is they made you guys become women. You guys are now making the dinner. You guys are paying for the dinner. You're telling her she don't have to be a wife. That's what you're telling her, guy. When you take her out on a dinner date, you're telling her, you don't have to serve me. I'll let somebody else do it. No different than a woman who get a babysitter. She don't want to raise her children, so she lets somebody else do the job. It's just like when you send your children to daycare, right? Why? Because you don't want to do your job. So you let somebody else do your job. Oh, let's hire a nanny. Let the nanny do the job. Why? Because it relieves her from her duty. So consequently, when women come into relationships in today's day, they really don't have nothing to do. They don't got no job. Just look pretty, and that's it. You get their hair done, put on a nice outfit, put on some shoes, and that's it. Guys, what exactly are you getting? Guys, what are you getting in return? Nothing. You gotta wake up, brother. See, here's the thing. A lot of women know that I'm speaking the truth. This is why they get very fearful when I speak. Because they know they cannot pull none of those games on me. See, I, Ringo TV, would never, ever take a woman on a dinner date. Never. That's never happening with me. Because she's, number one, haven't shown me that she's a wife material in the making. We can't even say they're wife material, guys. Because, a lot of times we'll say stuff like, well, is she wife material? Well, of course not. She's not even cooking for you. So she already disqualified herself. When I tell you I'm extremely thorough, I don't play and I don't sugarcoat. I don't got no time to waste. You understand? If I see a woman that I like, it should be very apparent because I make it known. But if I notice that a woman is not, reciprocating energy or showing interest, she got to go immediately because I'm wasting energy. And a lot of you guys are wasting time and energy when you take these women on dinner dates because they haven't shown you any interest. What has she shown you? What has she done for you? Do she even like you? Do she even want to have your baby? Think about it, guys. Let's ask questions. Listen, the woman that you're talking to, have she decided in her heart that she want to have your baby? No. So obviously she don't respect you. She don't even care about you, guy. So you taking her on that dinner date is wasted energy. Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your energy? Look at her face on the screen. Does she look like she care about that guy that she's with? No. She's just taking advantage of the opportunity. And a lot of women do this every single day. See, they won't be able to do that to me. See, I'm not the sucker that allow that type of stuff. I set the standard high. You understand? She'll be able to pull that stuff with you because she know that you are a simp. She know that you want to smash. And she know that you will do anything to impress her. See, I don't have to do that. Because I understand the principles of life. I understand that when a woman like a man, you don't got to pay a damn thing. You have all these women on social media talking about how to get money out of a man, how to get a man to pay for this, how to get a man to pay for that. Only suckers do that. A real man, a real boss, when he's around a woman and that woman feeling him, that brother don't got to do a damn thing but be himself. And that woman will gravitate towards him. That woman will serve him. That woman will respect him and do what is necessary for him because she want his energy. She want to be in his company. But you guys that are out here simping, you're trying to pay for a woman's company. You're paying for a woman's time. And the only reason why she's on that date is because you paid her salary. You paid a fee to be in her presence. She's not there because she want to be there. She's there because you paid for her to be there. That's the only reason why she's there, bro. The only reason why she got dressed up is because you paid to be there. Do you really think she's going to be there if you weren't paying? She won't be there, fam. She won't. Some of these ladies won't even give you the time of day if you don't take them on that date. And you have to ask yourself the question, how are you and this woman getting to know one another? If you're in a noisy restaurant surrounded by a bunch of other people, how are you really getting to know one another? When there's noise around, other people around, that's not a romantic environment. That's an opportunity for her to get what she wants. What are you guys getting? Are you getting just the experience of saying, well, I went on a date with a woman? Bro, you did not smash. What is the goal, guys? What is the end result of you getting with this woman? To smash, bro. I mean, I would expect that as a man, if you get with a woman, that you're trying to make her your woman, not only to smash, but to build a relationship with her. But see, they don't want that, bro. They don't want that. No. They just want the experience. Now, guys, you have to understand, somebody is smashing shorty. Trust and believe, somebody is blowing her back out. That's why I always tell you guys that when you meet women, you have to conclude that she's not single. None of these women are really single, right? They got a guy somewhere. They're just gonna play the, well, I am celibate, haven't done anything in 2 years. Anytime you ask a woman about when was her last experience with a man, she'll always say 2 years, 3 years, the most. It's always that number. Once you hear that, she's lying, right? It probably was just yesterday. Always remember, gentlemen, she has a man somewhere that is tapping that thing in the midnight hour. But with you, she's playing game. And this is why, as a man, you got to follow the principles that I outline in these video streams. Now, again, women, they're going to be upset because they want you to be a sucker. They really do. They want you to play this game. Don't play the game, guys. Look, brothers, when a woman is in your presence and you feeling her and you really liking her now, if she's not reciprocating the same energy, you gotta let her go fast. You gotta let her go, bruh. I don't play around, man. I don't like to waste no time. Listen, I am not playing a game when it comes to a woman. You understand? A woman that is interested in a man shows that interest in her actions. Her actions speak loud. You taking her on a dinner date is not helping the situation. A woman that is really trying to seal the deal with you want to cook for you. She want to cater to you. She want to please you. But you guys, you're doing this. You think that you're a gentleman. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take her out on a dinner date and I'm going to make her feel special because she's a queen. And right after you take her on that dinner date and you take her home in your nice car, right? Right after she goes inside of her house, she goes on her phone and she calls her boo. And he comes over and tap that ASS. Happens all the time, guys. It happens all the time. She has a man that never take her on dinner dates, none of these things. But he's always at her crib, ready to get it in. And while you at work talking about, I took shorty out on a date, there's another man outside that's talking about he's gonna go to her crib to tap that tail. Something's wrong with that picture, guys. You gotta really look at what's happening in society. Never take a woman on a dinner date. You're spoiling her. Stop. Stop the nonsense, guys. When are you gonna wake up? These women are going on dates every other day with another guy. All of you guys are on rotation and don't even know it. As soon as she give you the number and she's talking to you, she's already inquiring, when are we gonna go out? When are you gonna set up a date? Go out for what? What am I going out with you for? For what? I don't even know you, woman. Why am I spending money for? Why don't we go to a park? Why don't we sit down and talk? They don't want to talk. They don't want to get to know you. They want to get to know your pocket. That's what they want, guy. They want you to take them on that trip. They want you to fly them out so they could get some Instagram photos. They're not really trying to build with you. Nah, The only time women normally want to build is when she have exhausted all of her resources in terms of growing older. For example, the young woman right there is attractive, most likely in her prime. But now the only time she's going to really want to settle down is when she's in her mid to late 40s. That's normally when they want to settle down. That's when they want to get with the right guy, but it's normally too late by then. You see, if you look at the difference between this woman on the screen, you could tell that she's going to be playing a lot of games for a long time. But now, this woman here is older. And this woman right here is in her late 30s, pushing 40. Her mindset is a little different. She's like, look, I got 2 kids, and I'm trying to get with a guy that is going to be a stepdaddy. So I got to play my cards a little different. So she's looking at what kind of job you got, what kind of house you live in, what kind of car you drive, because she want to know, can you be her security in the future once she throw in the towel? Because she already played her whole life of playing the dating game. Don't fall for it, brothers. You understand? We're going to have to do more videos on this. We're going to have a part 2, because this is a very, very serious situation, and I don't want you guys going down the wrong path. I don't want you to walk down that wrong path, because they know what they're doing. She know what she's doing. Look at her eyes. You can see it in her face. She don't like that guy, but he's the security plan. He's the backup plan. He's the guy that she's going to use to sustain the rest of her life after she settled down with him. She really don't love him. She really don't respect him. He's just the guy that can be the safety net, because she played her whole life. And now she's ready to retire and put her jersey up with the rest of the women that have wasted their youth on Pookie and Ray Ray and having kids out of wedlock. So the choice is yours, gentlemen. You could continue to go out there and waste your time taking women on dinner dates only to have empty pockets and credit card bills, or you can listen to me and follow the guidance. Because again, as men, we should have been known these things from our fathers, our uncles, grandfathers. They should have put us on game. Your uncle should have been told you, never take a woman on a dinner date, son. What are you doing? That's crazy. Shout out to Deborah for the super chat. Appreciate your support. All right. So we're going to get on out of here. We're going to have a part 2, continue the conversation. So, guys, remember, never take a woman on a dinner date, because there are no benefits in doing that. She's not serving you. She's not showing you that she cares. A woman is supposed to cook for you. And if she's not doing that, she's not for you. She's for the streets. And I'm just being honest with you. How many women in the clouds are cooking for the man that they just met, that they're getting to know? Have you been on a date where you're cooking for that man? See, that's the only date that is interesting. It's when a woman cook for you. If she's not cooking for you, bro, it's not a date. You're eating someone else's food. You're both eating someone else's food. She should be cooking your food with love, with care. But she's not doing that because she don't know how to serve. So what exactly are you dating, bro? You're dating a woman with just a pretty face. And all you're going to get is problems. And a broken heart. So continue to waste your time. We'll be back with part 2. Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell for more. We'll be back with another one. Ringo TV Reactions. Shout out to Brandon for the 10 on the Cash App. And shout out to Sam for the $9.99 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support. We'll catch you in the next one. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.